Today, I'm going to show you how to set up and optimize the automated content plugin. After we've logged into our website and navigated to the WordPress admin, let's find the automated content in the left sidebar and click that and go to that page. Once we're on the automated content page, the first thing that we do before we activate the API is put in our settings. The API key. That should have been emailed to you when you signed up for the service. Find the email and copy the API key out of the top and just paste it right in here. Make sure this is set to iFound Agent and click Save. Next, we'll do the user settings. The post author, these are the authors that are registered on your blog, all the users. You might have one or two, you might have a lot. My site, I only have two, and my name's Kevin, so I'm just going to pick myself. The agent type. 4 different agent types, and this is used throughout the content. So pick the one that best represents you. I'm just going to pick team for this example. The team name, My Awesome Team. And this is also listed throughout the content of the blog post. And then lastly here, just the state. Just pick your state. We're in Arizona, so I'm going to use that one for this example. And click Save. Next, we're going to do the mapping. So let's click the mapping tab at the top of the page and bring up the mapping. You see here I only have 2 listed. I only work with homes and patio homes. I don't work with condos or townhouses. So I only need to fill in the items that I actually use. And what this is how your MLS defines what a home is. In this particular MLS, single family detached defines a home, and patio home defines a patio home. So we will just use these 2 because that's the only type of post that I'm going to make. The rest of them, I'm just going to leave blank because I'm not going to need those. So type in 2 that you want and press Save. Now that we're done with the mapping and the settings, let's move over to locations. You'll see here we can add a city or add a subdivision. Let's start with a city. Once the city pops in, we'll open it up and select our city from the list. We're going to start with Scottsdale. And you notice all these zip codes come in. We don't want to select all the zip codes. What we want to do is we want to set up an individual search for each zip code. However, these 2 zip codes are really similar. So I'm going to go ahead and check both of them. And I know that there's a lot of patio homes in the area. And those patio homes are going to range from 200 to about 400,000. And they're not going to have 4 bedrooms. They're not going to have 3 bathrooms. They might have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, however. So let's check those. And we know there's not 3-car garages. So let's only select the items that would actually be in these communities where these homes are. Maybe we want a patio home with a community pool. And click Save. Now that we've gone through and added the cities that we want to go ahead and try to add a subdivision now. So let's click Add Subdivision. And as you can see, it looks really similar to the city, except for we don't have zip codes. We have a subdivision name. So let's check the city that the subdivision is located in. And we want to use DC Ranch. So just type in DC Ranch. And we know in DC Ranch, we have homes. The homes range from about 500,000. There might be a few over $1 million, but let's just stop at $1 million. We want to make sure that when we bring up searches for the area, that it actually has houses that are listed for $1 million. We don't want empty searches on our blog posts. And I'll show you what I mean in a few minutes. And in the subdivision, I think we're going to go with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. I don't think too many people would be looking for smaller homes in that subdivision. Once you get that, save changes. Now that we've gone through and added all the cities and subdivisions that we want to create blog posts for, maybe we want to get these organized a little bit. So all we have to do is just grab onto it, just drag and drop them wherever you want, whatever order you want. Clean up your list. Just remember, every time you make a change, press save. The next time you open the page, they'll be in this order. Now that we've completed the settings, locations, and mapping, we're ready to activate the API. So we can go back to the dashboard and activate the API. Once the API is activated, our intuitive API selects the most relevant content and publishes it to your blog automatically. Now that we've activated the API, we can navigate to the post page in the WordPress admin. You can see here some examples of the post titles that were created based on the location information that we put in when we optimized the plugin. To view those, we can just click View. Now that we've navigated to one of the unique blog posts that the API created for us, we can see how our user settings are included in the blog post. Notice the post author. The content is created based on the criteria that we used in the locations, and it's unique to our market area. Notice we used the word team to represent you, and My Awesome Team. That was the team name I wanted included in my blog post. And now for the best part, the listings. Notice we have a list of homes in Scottsdale and the respective zip code for around $600,000. These listings are updated every time the MLS updates. So somebody could visit this blog post in a year and it's still brand new, current listings. Once we've optimized the plugin and had an opportunity to view the content produced, we can always come back to the automated content dashboard and adjust the user settings and locations. We encourage you to return to the location section from time to time and make adjustments to the location information based on your changing real estate market. Thanks for watching the video today. We know by optimizing the plugin, it'll help you get the most out of your automated content. Thanks and enjoy.